Good day to you. This is Tuesday. Our theme today is creating an effective study space. Last week we talked about binders, backpacks, getting an organized file crate. Today we're going to take it a step further. We're going to get right into it, but before we do, I want to give a shout out to those people at Lincoln Junior High in Naperville, Illinois. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the comments. I hope these things are of value to you. So this is it. Step 2, we're getting closer. There's a 3-part series here on organization. This is it though. You've got the binder, you've got the backpack, now you're getting ready to get things done. Where are you going to do it? Okay, common misconception, sitting down here at a table or desk in an upright chair is the way to go. Okay, two things here, folks. Number one, your son or daughter's probably been sitting in a chair like this all day long. Okay, so the thought of coming and sitting down again, really not good. But you might think, it puts them back in that environment where they were in school and maybe that's going to help. Not necessarily. So what you're going to need to do is the next time you sit down with your family, what you're going to do is pay attention to your child. And what you're looking for when they sit down in the chair, are they fidgeting? Are they all over? They're up and down. Can't seem to sit still. What that is a signal to you that the traditional desk is not going to work for them. Okay, so we're going to look at an alternative to that as well. For some kids though, might work great. That's the child who can sit down, really study, stay focused 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes at a time before they need to take a break and do something else. But we're going to get to that part tomorrow or later this week. All right, so here's the thing. Whether you're in a traditional desk or you're going to move into what I call my mobile desktop, I'll show you this in just a second. There's 2 things that you need to remember. Number 1, everything that you need to get homework done needs to be within reach. If you need to get up and go across the room to get it, that's time that you've wasted that you could have been using to get things done. Number 2, you have to be in a place that's free from distraction. Okay? So whether that means the family room or the bedroom, it doesn't matter as long as it's free from distraction. What's distraction? Anything that's going to cause you to lose focus. Now I know some folks who can sit there with the radio on and not lose focus. Okay? They can go through, they're doing their reading, get all the way down, haven't lost the focus. So that's okay for them. I know other people need complete quiet. So you really have to take this on an individual basis. Look at your child, talk to them about it, and see what's going to be the best environment. So let's get into this mobile desktop. Mobile desktop. You're thinking, looks a lot like a Tupperware container. That's because it is a Tupperware container. It couldn't be easier. They sell these things all over the place. Here's the deal. Only the essentials for what you're going to need to get things done. Only those things you're going to need on a daily basis to get homework done. So we've got the box of Crayola markers. Usually need it during the middle school years. I've got a couple different things, sticky notes, Post-its. I've got some masking tape, maybe not. I'm going to put that over here for now. Glue, either your regular or the roll-on. I've got a stapler. I guess you could make the case for it. So we'll leave it in. Hole punch, not an item I'm going to use all the time. Okay, and then of course I've got my pens and pencils. Probably throw a highlighter in there as well, but pretty minimal. There it is, it's empty. Okay, the point is to keep only items in here that you're going to need on a daily basis. If it's not used on a daily basis, it doesn't go in here. Okay, with the mobile desktop, here's the trick. You put everything in and then it's mobile. This is for the child who can't sit still, right? You need to be able to have something that's going to move with him from place to place. He may start out in the bedroom on the bed. Remember, the goal is getting things done, okay? Not where you get things done, it's getting things done. And if it helps to be on the bed, no problem. As long as he has the materials he's going to need to get things done. The other thing that I like about this mobile desktop is you can take it with you in the car. This is a great idea, a great alternative for those families who are always on the go. You know who you're talking about right there, right? You're going from soccer practice to swimming to band, whatever you're doing, you're always in the car. You throw the top on this and now you've got a nice writing surface. So this works not only in the home, but in the car you can take it and go places with it. If you're going to stick with the traditional desk, here's a tip. This area right here, this nice little rectangle, this is my workspace. Nothing can enter that space. If I've got materials like the markers I'm going to keep those off to the side. I'm going to try and keep pens and pencils in the same place. Glues are over here. Post-its right there. Again, everything is where I can reach it. Everything is where I can reach it. That is the key, and of course, distraction free. For those kids that are sitting down at the traditional style desk or table, you know what? They're probably going to have this anyway. They're going to have the ability to put things in compartments. 2 items that you really don't see here. All right, I brought the stapler. This is good. What I'm going to recommend to you is something more heavy duty. Something more heavy duty that's going to be able to travel with your son or daughter through middle school and well into high school. You can't beat a heavy duty stapler. The other thing, 3-hole punch. And I'm talking about the ones with the big crank, right? For the teachers who send home the stack of papers who don't have 3 holes in them. Key item, because you want a hole punch, you can stick it right back in the binder. So you got to have that. Stay away from the flimsy ones. They break. That's pretty much it. An electric pencil sharpener, I guess you could make the case for that as well. All right, so we looked at 2 different systems today. My guess is that one of those 2 is going to fit well with your son or daughter. Later this week, we're going to come back. We're going to finish up this organizational series. We're going to take a look at, now that you've got everything in place, time to move forward. Time to start getting things done. All right, tomorrow's show. What are we going to do for tomorrow's show? Ah, yes, one of my favorite topics. Who's on your team? Who's on your team? Who are those important adults in your child's life that really need to be brought into the support team to help you, to help your child move forward during the middle school years? Once again, thank you very much. It's been my pleasure. I hope to see you back tomorrow. Take care.